What's up, y'all? My name is Emily, and I am here to overshare. Hi. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. I hope you are well. And on today's video, I'm basically here to talk about fear and learning to let go of fear. And to start it off, I'm just going to start it with like a definition. And it's basically an intensely unpleasant emotion in response to perceiving or recognizing a danger or threat. And it usually causes physiological changes that may produce behavioral reactions such as fight, flight, and in extreme cases, freeze. And so basically, fear, it occurs in response to certain stimulus occurring in the present or in anticipation or expectation of a future threat perceived as a risk to oneself. And so for me specifically, I think I just want to talk about the fear that, one has that stops them from being trusting and open. And I had a moment where I have moments where I pick up a book and I just write down all that comes to me. And I was in the flow here, and I just hope to read it out just so I also stay brief and precise and leave it at that. So I started it off with the fear that holds one back from being trusting and open from past experiences or past hurts that they've had in their life leading up to now. And to think about how most of us, if not all, at least I want to say I've changed, but a lot of people derive their sense of self from the experiences they've had or the emotions that resulted from those experiences. And then they just go on about life living from that place. And what that does, it's usually out of just fear, or the fear that you probably have of feeling hurt or being hurt again, that basically just stops you from being trusting and open. And honestly, nobody wants to feel hurt, but what I've come to learn about that is that it's inevitable. You always want to feel hurt. And so the downside to basically closing off and deciding not to be trusting and open again is that one places limitations on themselves to truly live in the present and just enjoy the beauty that is connection. And the depth that one denies themselves to have joy and experience it out of a simple thought or emotion that one can learn to let go of and just open themselves up again it's so beautiful. And I feel like a lot of us, we've lost that sense, we've lost that ability to just be open and allow ourselves to connect and be with others. And it's not out of a bad thing, it's just simply because, yes, experiences that we've had have left us really hurt and in pain. However, it's out of us, I think, not being taught or not knowing how to just let go of it. We tend to hold on and cling on to that feeling because somehow it's also a defense you've put up because you just don't want to experience it again. However, it really doesn't serve to help you, and basically you box yourself in, and then you're not even able to just have simple connections with people and interactions. And anyways, to continue on, it's such a beautiful experience to feel warmth in your heart from the laughter, the sorrow, the conversations that one could have and share within connectedness. And just to think about how lonely it can be to really limit your own self out of fear and not give yourself that chance to be in interactions and experiences simply because you hold on to fear. It's sad. It's a sad observation that I make every day in my experiences. And I see it, or at least I experience it, with the different interactions that I get into. And it honestly, it occurred to me this week, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just talk about it, but yeah. Anyways, with that said, all I can say is to just allow yourself to release the pain that you carry from past hurts. And this is not something that you do, like in an instant. It's a process, it's a journey that you walk in. And if you can open yourself up to that, it's just the beginning. It won't happen immediately. It won't be like instant results. It's a process, and just give yourself that chance. And then just realize that the only thing keeping you from truly enjoying life and experiencing connection is the limiting belief that you have created within your own inner world. And it's out of maybe suppressing, running away from, and avoiding whatever hurt you carry within you. And we do a great job of carrying pain within us and acting like, don't you ever say that to me, don't cross this line. It's just you that you have that thing in you. It's just there within you. And simply because you've only known how to just put defenses up instead of actually just releasing it and letting go and opening up again and having an experience that could be very beautiful, and lead to lifetime friendships, lifetime connections with people around you, and overall even just your experience in the world. Like, it's just such a shocker to see how we've all kind of, boxed ourselves in, and it takes away from, I think, us having a sense of oneness and connectedness amongst ourselves, which again also just leads back to the collective oneness, And also, I can say, just allow for grief to be. Allow for expression of the great sadness that burdens you, and fall apart to fall back again in wholeness. And let go of any form of control you have on situations that are unchangeable. And with that, I think I said that to basically depict how you could be. For instance, I want to give an example maybe in the aspect of dating. Well, what I've come to learn, or at least before I think I'd gotten into working on myself, you're already going in with the painting or the picture that you have from your past, or whatever hurt you carried from the past. And this new person, this new thing you're getting into, because you're still holding on to that, you're already coming in with a blueprint of what you think it will be. Not realizing that, hey, if I could just open myself up, if I could just take away all that I had experienced before and just be open to this. Like, really just like a blank canvas. Like, let's see what this is about. Let's see what picture we can paint out of this experience, and just go into that experience like that. And that I want to say maybe it varies, because also, again, maybe one's mental stances or standpoints on certain things, yes, it can be, a limiting factor to how well you can connect with someone. However, I think with getting to a point where you've come to a deeper sense of self-awareness, you come to realize that on the surface it's just a personality, but behind the personality there is a being. And to best connect, or to best give yourself the chance to connect with people, you really just have to go beyond that. You have to look beyond, you have to look past all these things that you're seeing on the surface, because the truth of the matter is they can be deceiving, or it may even fit whatever criteria you have in your mind of what it is you want. But in depth and in the long term, once you delve deeper, you come to realize that, oh my God, this was all so shallow and superficial. But simply because you're not giving yourself that chance to look past all of that, it will limit your experience. And then most of all, I want to say, I think also just with yourself. Because if you've walked the journey of becoming aware of self, there's that openness that you also come to have within yourself, And if you can offer yourself that, even just going into a dating experience or a friendship or this or that, there's no way you're going to offer that person that same thing. So embracing, I think, also yourself, those things that you feel are your insecurities, those things that you feel, somewhat are, I think, negatives on your part, and basically just accepting all of it and maybe correcting that which you need to correct, working on that which you need to work on, will somewhat help you also open up and give grace to others that are probably walking the same journey. And another thing that is so crazy about that is that based on the level of which you have met yourself is how you will meet people out there. And so even just on like the dating scene, I think maybe I'm just going to visit on dating because this is the one way that I think we most seek connection. And based on the level of which you have met yourself is how you're going to meet others. And you will also attract that which you are, you know? And not to say that it's a bad thing. It could actually be that, okay, maybe I'm meeting this person, I'm still maybe at a certain level of my journey of becoming aware of self, and probably they're there too, and they're still walking into it. The beauty that can come out of, okay, we're being honest, this is where I'm at, this is where I'm at. Can we continue walking further? You know, and because when you really think about how interactions are just mirrors, you know, that which one maybe points out to you usually is something you probably are not aware of, or better yet, even that which you can point out with someone is usually a reflection of that which is already in you, or that which is a challenge for you. And so to really be open and to let go of the fear that, you know, kind of holds you back from giving yourself that chance. It's such a beautiful thing that you can give yourself. And I make this video just to, I think, to encourage somebody. Let go of that fear. Stop holding yourself back. And the most important thing you can do, I think, is first start by just walking the journey of forgiveness into yourself. First, forgive you. First, open up to you, you know, or open yourself up to yourself. Meet you, you know, get to know you, understand you. And once you do that, or as you continuously do that, then somehow life will also present you with people that are walking the same direction with you, or walking the same journey with you. And in that way, like, there's also growth, you know. And somehow also you will also learn how to shed off those that you feel are not walking in the same direction as you, or those that are not going deeper into themselves as you are. And so, yeah, I think I'm just going to end it at that. But just remember to let go of that fear. But it's a process, it takes time, and the best thing you can do, just open yourself up to it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope it resonates with somebody. I hope I explained it to the best of my ability. And yeah, thank you for getting to the end of the video. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, the whole thing, man. Bye.